The burpee fisherman. Who could that be? Burpee fisherman says, hope you well. Big changes. Interesting. I like it. That aligns up with what we're going to talk about here, guys. The reinvention of ourselves, reinvention of who we can be. Hey, Danny. Danny, the Stinger Manny. How are you, my friend? Says, good morning, Yogi. Good morning. So, 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. Deepak Chopra. Came out in 1993. This is, it's still in hardcover. Still a bestseller. This is an original copy that I purchased in the 90s. It's also signed to Deepak Chopra. It's signed from Deepak Chopra, not to Deepak Chopra. And it's actually signed to me and Mocha and myself. As we went to see him, actually one of the first things we ever did together, 2002 or so. And we got this signed. I bought this book probably in 1995, and it was a very important book to me. In late 1980s, I read Paramahansa Yogananda's autobiography of a yogi, and there it was for me, my life path. I'm a yogi. I practice yoga. I'm glad I read that book, because it lays out the clear path of what yoga really is. Yoga meaning union with the divine. There's really no such thing as union, and that's the realization. There's only that which is. There's only reality. Reality, according to the first law of the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, is the law of pure potentiality. That's what governs the universe. That is God. Pure potentiality. Anything that can be is already, and we connect with that. And again, that's yoga. Yoga is achieved through the cessation of the mind, according to Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And that is just recognizing the stillness that allows thoughts to arise. Just recognizing that. And that silence, that pureness, the isness, is pure potentiality. Let's go right to the beginning. Anyway, I read this in 95, several years after reading Autobiography of a Yogi. And it says 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. But really, it's a handbook of Vedic yogic wisdom. And success, as defined here, is the naturalness of allowing your intentions to be fulfilled through the cooperation with the universe itself, the universe being synonymous with God, God being synonymous with love. These are 7 steps to that end result. When we surrender to the pure potentiality of love, things just happen on their own. We are aligned. Let's see. Hey, Johnson, how are you? Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and for me, good morning. It's just after 5 in the morning for me. So yeah, having read this book, I completely gave my life to meditation, to breath work, to the practice of yoga, and no regrets whatsoever. Johnson says, feel worse because I caught a cold. I'm sorry, my friend. I'm just getting over a really long-lasting cold. The Burpee Fisherman says, everything starts with love and ends with love. God is love. Absolutely. 100%. You got that. You got that 100%. Course in Miracles begins in the introduction with only love is real, nothing unreal exists. Therein lies the peace of God. It also says that the objective of the Course isn't to teach love, because that is beyond what can be taught, What the objective is to remove all obstacles that keep us from the realization of love. So here's day one. This is 7 days. Let's see. Johnson says, God bless everyone. God bless you, my friend. Absolutely. Excuse me, guys. So I'm going to read from the first little part, and we'll keep talking. The source of all creation is pure consciousness. As our friend, the burpee fisherman, said, everything starts with love, ends with love. Love, God is love. So that is pure consciousness itself. And that is which we are right now. Hey, Jace, poop howdy. So the source of all creation is pure consciousness, pure potentiality, seeking expression from the unmanifest to the manifest. And when we realize that we are true, when we realize that our one true self is one of pure potentiality, we align with the power that manifests everything in the universe. That's an important law, the law of pure potentiality. Everything is consciousness. Everything. Consciousness is synonymous with love. When we align ourselves with the power of absolute unconditional love, we are aligning ourselves with the very force of pure potentiality. Think of that expression right there, pure potentiality. What is it that you desire, truly desire? Don't limit yourself to the little things in life. Let's see, Josh says, so you are God. It depends on how you express it. We are all aspects of God because we are all aspects of pure consciousness. Tanya says, good morning, Yogi in chat. Good morning. Dangerous talk. I hope it is dangerous. It is indeed dangerous to the ego because the ego will want to keep us small, separate, and believe that we are separate from God. The entirety of yoga is a realization that we are. The entirety of A Course in Miracles is a realization that we are right now belong to the very heart, to the very mind, to the very thought of God. However, no one is forced to sit here and listen to this. So if they wish to go to a less dangerous place, a place that's safer to the ego, man, by all means. Burpee Fisherman says, good morning, Tanja, sweetheart. Let's see. Burpee Fisherman says, I'm taking everything off my channel. Hey, let's talk about that. I don't disagree. I'm just interested in your thought process. There's a lot to be said for true beginnings. Let's see. Josh says, humans are not God. Oh, this is yoga. Got it. I wish you well. Hope you will find the truth. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. And very much appreciate your best wishes. The Eighth King says, my name is Jace. We have another Jace here. Fortunately, there is room for all kinds of Jaces. So welcome, Jace. It's been my opinion, you can never have too many Jaces. Tanya says, the Burpee Fisherman, good morning. So let's talk. How do we practice the laws of pure potentiality? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll be happy to explain. I'm going to talk about this on the members channel as well. So, law of pure potentiality. This is the 7 spiritual laws of success. Day 1, we practice one law a day. And here's how we apply the law. Here's how we practice the law. Get in touch with silence. Silence is the field of pure potentiality, and we do that by meditation. Just simply devote, it could be 5 minutes, early in the morning, sitting in silence. When you sit in silence, here's the thing that you notice. You got a lot of thoughts. As Shakespeare said, thoughts are not good nor bad, lest thinking makes it so. So don't worry about the thoughts. Don't try to change the thoughts. Be aware of the fact that it is pure silence that allows the thoughts to surface. You just allow the thoughts. They come and they go. However, if thoughts come and go, what remains? What remains is pure silence. That's who you are. That's how we get in touch with pure potentiality. Because if silence allows thoughts to exist, then that has to be the very source of pure potentiality itself. And that's who you are. You are already the source. You are already the pure potentiality that allows everything to come into existence. Number 2, take time each day to commune with nature and to silently witness the intelligence within every living thing. Every little thing. Nature takes care of itself. When a fruit falls from the tree, the earth immediately accepts it. It decomposes. The seed goes into the ground. It rains. The earth nourishes. And another tree grows to fruition. The cycle of life. It happens on its own. That's the law of true potentiality, of pure potentiality. Nothing had to take place. Nothing had to happen. Completely on its own. That was number 2. I'm changing the order around. Number 3, practice non-judgment. The reason why we practice non-judgment is everything is already immediately accepted. Imagine if the earth judged the fruit that fell from the tree. This is unacceptable. This can't happen. We spend our lives judging, and we're making demands on nature itself. This shouldn't take place. However, it takes place by the very virtue that it's here. When we accept without judging, now we're in touch with the law of pure potentiality. Change can happen on its own. There's a mantra that goes with this law, and it is Om Bhavam Namah. Om Bhava Namah. This is a great mantra to use as you meditate. Om is the sign of pure creation. Bhavam is a primordial sound. Doesn't have any true meaning, but it could translate to I am absolute existence. Om Bhavam Namah. And just think that silently to yourself. Om Namah Bhava. Om Bhava Namah. Apologize. And let it take you back to silence. All right, let's dive into the conversation. I'll talk about this again and later today. I'll do a video. Let's see. Tanya says, Stuart, hey, I thought, what you typed? Yep. Stuart gives himself away because he's always got a great greeting. He always welcomes everyone. And Burpee Fisherman says, is that oi oi? It says, can I help you? And it says, you must be in pain. Tanya says, oi, oi, take it easy. No need for that. And says, okay, says, all love to you, my friend. Absolutely. Hey, Tandra, we got any updates? Excuse me, guys. In watch hours? I only played 2 videos from you yesterday. Of course, one was 6 hours and one was 5 hours. So we're going to use this week because it's going to take us right into the new year. We're going to do each day one of the 7 spiritual laws of success, how to apply it, Let's see. William says, we support Trump. Well, I'm happy for you, my friend. Let's see. Oi always says, Tantra is fun alone. It works better with a team player. It's a good point. But here's the essence of Tantra. Tantra is coming together in the realization of one. So, it might work better with two, but all you need is one. Tantra is literally taking the base desire of the lower emotions and rising it up through the spiritual channel and offering it to the universe. We can call it spiritual alchemy, taking the lead of everyday existence and turning it into the gold of pure potentiality, pure spirit. Okay, says, well, Oi always says true. John just says, I've done a couple of 24-hour playlists. Nice. I just brought your channel up, so we're going to have that running. We bring up your playlist. Okay, says law of attraction, universal law. Absolutely. Absolutely. Although with a team player, the force is intense. Yeah, I agree. Because now you're bringing two of that base desire, and two people are channeling up through their own. Let's call it the Kundalini energy. We can call it the serpent power. We can call it just the channels, spiritual channels, and it's coming up into what Oi was saying, now into one. Tony says, I've just finished Go-Go song. Hope he likes it. Here's what I can guarantee you. One, it's an absolutely beautiful song. Two, Go-Go's going to love it. I'm going to wait. I'm so tempted to ask for a sneak peek, but I'm going to wait until I don't want to miss out on this surprise. So I'm going to wait for Goga to introduce it. Oi says, I just subbed. Thumbs up. And mods, all my love. Just messing with you. Cool room. Thank you, Oi. I appreciate that. If you don't mind, I might shorten that to one Oi. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer, say good morning, Yogi. Good morning, Jennifer. Tanya says, Oi, no problem. Welcome. Just L. Gotcha. Excuse me, guys. Stuart says, good morning to Jennifer. Jennifer, it's nice seeing you in blue, my friend. Let's see. Tanya says, Yogi, did you see the hours? I didn't see the hours. Where? Oh, let me scroll on up here, guys. I'm not seeing them, Tandra. Yeah, I don't see them. So, as we work through in the morning, and as we work through the 7 spiritual laws of success, hey, Oi, I just subscribed to you just to connect. Let's put out there what we want. 1488. I can see it. 1488. Man, 1488 with 5 days held, which probably puts us at least 1550, over halfway there. Serpent power, I've never heard that. I had a thought once about snakes, that we should be like them. A snake's head leads and protects its body. I like that analogy. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I do like that analogy. Hey, Mercy. Good morning, Eric, from the UK. Thank you. Yes, serpent power is what they call Kundalini, and Kundalini is the energy channels that are located on the spine. It is activated through all kinds of different means. Sometimes spontaneously, sometimes through meditation, sometimes through the practice of yoga or Kundalini yoga, Kundalini Buddhism. Intense prayer can activate it, and it is taking our everyday concerns, our everyday existence, our mundane thoughts of the world, and all of a sudden we open up to our divine potential. We open up to the fact that the universe itself is a wonderful gift of God, a wonderful gift of pure potentiality, and that our minds are connected, not just connected, our minds are the very essence of the universe itself. I mentioned the mantra for the law of pure potentiality being Om Bhavam Namah, which means I am absolute existence itself. Everything occurs with an absolute existence. How beautiful is that? That is what you are, absolute existence. And nothing resides outside of absolute existence. Hey, Stuart. So it seems, Burpee Fishman says, good morning, Mercy, sweetheart. It seems that you might have had an epiphany between last night and today. Let's see. Always says, cool, although I'm not a YouTube creator. You know what, though? Let's think about that. You're certainly a YouTube creator because look what you created here. You gave us an opportunity to talk about different things. You gave us an opportunity to connect. A YouTube creator is anyone on YouTube who is creating a positive vibe, is creating something beautiful, is creating a sense of love, a state of love. And you certainly did that. You certainly did that, my friend. Let's see. Jennifer says, just done playing Monopoly with my family. Awesome. Did you win? Okay, says, goddamned. Hey, Wendy. Wendy says, hello, Yogi, and everyone in the chat. Good morning, Wendy. Okay, says, you're preaching. Well, I'd like to think that we all join in, and that if this is a sermon, then we're all giving it to each other. It's not me offering it to anyone. It's all of us coming together. Let's see. Okay, says, do you ever... I don't, but I have. But I got to be careful talking about it because YouTube will flag me for the conversation. I do, in my members channel, I do want to have a conversation about that because I think it's an important subject. Okay, says, well said. Thank you. So big congratulations to our friend Tandra, who is officially at 1488 watch hours. You need 3,000 to be monetized. She's also at 1,035, 1.35K subscribers. Tandra's got a really beautiful channel. She's sharing nature. She's sharing her community. She has beautiful live streams where she just opens up and chats and allows other people to chat. Okay, says, I wonder why they flag you for that. I guess it's because it's viewed as recreational. Although you can certainly see it, you can certainly view it as a spiritual sacrament. Tanya says, thanks, Yogi. Always says, when you do take some window pane, just keep the clothes on, or unless you're with a group of women laughing. We definitely need to have a conversation about this sometime. Hey, Pokemon. Pokemon, how are you? We get a celebration from Pokemon. Jennifer says, no, I actually lost the Monopoly, sadly. I think you should demand a rematch. The important thing is you had fun. Hey, Farmer Josie, how are you? It says, greetings, family. Greeting to you, my friend. Appreciate you being back. Tanya says, Jennifer, there's always next time. Absolutely. Josie is good. I'm glad to hear that. So in just a minute, guys, I'm going to head out and take my walk. Josie says, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's Sunday. We're fast approaching a new year. We're talking about the 7 spiritual laws of success. Success is measured. Here, success is going to be measured by the effortlessness of manifesting our truest desires. Our truest desires are always aligned with God. Our truest desires are always aligned with our own best interests. Our own best interest is never separate from the best interests of someone else. No one gains when someone else is kept down. No one else can be kept down when we truly gain. Let's see. Okay says, do you ever listen to Alan Watts or Krishnamurti's lecture? I do. And several of the books back there on this bookshelf. As a matter of fact, hold on one second, guys. As a matter of fact, I got Krishnamurti's, this is an old book. I bought this probably 1980 something. Krishnamurti's Freedom from the Known. I'm glad you mentioned him. Alan Watts is, his book, what's it called? One second. I don't know where his book is right now. Of Not Knowing Ourselves was a very important book to me. This Light on Ourselves, True Meditation from Krishnamurti. Highly recommend that as well. Farmer Josie is raving at Stuart. Farmer says, why you love reading that much? Yeah, I absolutely do. All kinds of stuff. From fiction to nonfiction, science. I love reading about cosmology, different cosmologies from around the world. As well as, I got a lot of books on fitness, things like that. Okay, says I need to start reading more and put down my phone. Here's what I recommend. Contemplative reading. First thing in the morning and right before you go to bed. Pick a book from the holy tradition, whatever that might be. It could be the Bible. It could be the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, Dhammapada from Buddhism. It could be Zohar from Kabbalah. It doesn't matter. The Tao Te Ching, whatever resonates with you. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. And in the morning, just read a paragraph very slowly and let each word sink in. Do the same thing in the evening, maybe read a little bit longer. The reason you want to do it before bed is because you are planting those seeds within your subconscious mind so that they germinate overnight through the process of sleep, and you wake up in the morning with that intention coming to surface. And then you reaffirm it in the morning and you start living your life from what you've been reading. So if you read a book that's based in love, you go to sleep waking up in love, and then through the day you practice love. It's a beautiful form of meditation. Jennifer says it's 5:29. Yep, it's just about 5:30 now for me. Hey, Village Food. Welcome, my friend. And then no matter what you do through the rest of the day, in your subconscious mind, um, it's acting completely on its own. You don't have to do anything for it to manifest. This is also offered by, okay, have you ever read any Neville Goddard? I think you might really like Goddard. Let's see. What it says, can it be Klaus Schwab's The Great Reset? I'm not familiar with that book. But hey, here's the question. Does it resonate with you? Does it inspire you? And if it does, then it certainly can. I'm going to cut and paste that and put it in Amazon as soon as we finish the conversation, and check it out. Farmer Tracy says, well, I never knew that. It's very important what we put in our head when we go to bed, because the subconscious mind will act upon it. A lot of times we go to sleep thinking about all the resentments that we stored up through the day, all the pettiness, all the cruelty, all the things that people did to us, all the things that we did to other people, and we take that to bed with us, and our dreams are full of all of that, and we wake up, and that's what manifests through the rest of the day, and it works in a continuous fashion all through the day. However, if we learn to let go at night, we can review everything that happened to the day, and then we can erase it. We can literally erase it through the practice of forgiveness. Forgiveness is simply the great reset. So it's Claude Schwab's. Stuart says, how is everyone? Jennifer says, everyone in, welcome. Tanya says she's doing good. So there's energy in sleep, right? That's when we, right before sleep, we erase everything. We return to, again, that in the 7 spiritual laws, day number 1, the law of pure potentiality. When we sleep, the mind is wiped clean, and we return, especially when we enter deep sleep. In yoga, there's 4 states of consciousness. There is our waking state of consciousness. There is dreaming consciousness. And then there is the deep sleep state of consciousness. And then there is what's called Turiya. Turiya is cosmic consciousness, pure consciousness. Each one is seamless into the next. So when we use our waking state of consciousness to plant seeds into the subconscious, which comes with the process of sleep and then entering deep sleep, and then that pure state of consciousness, cosmic consciousness, we plant that seed and everything comes to fruition. Jennifer says, I will be back, everyone. We're just going to wrap things up in just a minute, Jennifer. I'm going to go out and take my walk first thing in the morning. I mentioned one of the ways of activating the law of pure potentiality. Get out in nature. Connect with nature. Try to do it for at least 20 minutes each day. It's a meditation completely on its own. Let's see. Stuart says, hope you can join us, Tanya, sweetheart. Just getting ready for session 2 with Jace. We'll keep an eye out for you, Stuart. I'm going to go take my walk, and then I'll come back and I'll check you guys out. So I'm going to wrap things up, guys. Thanks for joining me. If anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. I'll be back doing a live stream 1 o'clock this afternoon. Always says, if none of that works, try a naked twister. But as you mentioned, only with a partner. Only with a partner. Naked twister by yourself is just naked twister. naked twister with someone else, with a partner, when you play it with love, that becomes Tantra. That becomes spiritual union. That becomes a meditation. Get a thumbs up. Famoy. Hey, Oi, thanks for coming in, my friend. Much appreciated. Okay, thanks for coming in. Okay, it said dreams are crazy. Yeah, they are. Okay, says naked twisted by yourself is funny. All right, so it's going to be on Jace's channel. All right, Stuart, I'll be on the lookout for you guys. All right, let me get outside, take my walk. Okay, says I needed to be grounded. Yeah, I think, we all do from time to time. If you get an opportunity, get outside and take a walk. Nature instantly returns us to ground. Here's the thing. If you go out and walk in nature, practicing nasal breathing, just allowing yourself to easily breathe through the nose, exhale through the nose, the fractal patterns that are found in nature immediately put your mind in the alpha brainwave state, which is the initial stage of meditation, as well as the state of creativity and inspiration. So all you got to do, nasal breathe, walk in nature very gently, very easily, and let nature do what it does. Hey, okay, I just subscribe to you, my friend, too, just to stay connected. All right, guys, I'm out for a walk. Our friend, the Burpee Fisherman, is going to be doing a workout soon. He's going to be doing it on Jace's channel. Jennifer says, I'm back. But before you leave, is there any way I can talk to you instead of being on your live? Yes. Jennifer, are you on Facebook? Okay, says peace. Always says cool room. Give me 1 second, guys. Here, if this works, hopefully it works. Here's my Facebook page. Guys, you can always send me a message on Facebook. If you can't, if that link doesn't work, just look up Eric McCarty. You'll find me. I'm in Maryland. There's 2 photos of me. One, I'm standing in front of a waterfall. The other, with my 2 dogs, who unfortunately are no longer with me, except in my heart. Jennifer says, okay, thanks. I'll be on the lookout for you, Jennifer. All right, guys. Hey, if you can do me a favor, if you guys could, 2 favors maybe. If you could support our friend, the Burpee Fisherman, on his new journey. He's starting to work out with Jace. It's going to be later, not long, actually probably just a few minutes. As well, Tandra, if you guys could just watch a video or put up on another window or another device and maybe do a playlist for Tandra. And by the 2nd week in January, we can have her 3,000 watch hours and monetize. Burpee Fisherman says 21 minutes. Burpee Fisherman, you guys can join in on the ground floor for his transformation. It's going to be big. Jennifer says, of course, thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer has instantly become such a good friend of the channel. What says, Alice, that video? I'll tell you what, if you can find that on Tandra's page, go ahead and watch it. I wonder if that even still exists. I didn't even know there was a sequel. You think it would have moved on? She would have moved on from Dallas to like Houston or Austin. Or it says there was. All right. So, thanks again, guys. Appreciate everyone being here. I'm outside. I'm going to take my walk. I'll be back about 1 o'clock. I will see everyone. Oh, different people. Oh yeah, I guess you need different people. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Oi. Thank you, okay. Thank you, Jennifer, Tandra, Stuart. Jace was here. Who else did we have here? Oh, Farmer. Thank you. Village Food Source. Thank you too. Johnson was here, and Danny was here. And thanks again, guys. I'm going to see everyone later. Take care, my friends. See you, Stuart. Jennifer says, okay, bye. Have a good walk. But also, what are you going to live again? I'll be doing a live at 1 o'clock this afternoon. So come on by and say hi if you guys get a chance. Take care, my friends.